Good morning, everyone. How are we all this morning? I didn't put up a post saying I was going to be live, so hopefully we get a few viewers. My name is Alisa Tilsner. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator in South Australia, and we are tuning in for our regular Tuesday slot. Good morning, Carrie. And hello if you are watching on YouTube as well. I'm not sure how today's Facebook Live is going to pan out. I'm going to try something new, but if you're watching the replay or you're watching on YouTube, you can feel free to fast forward if you wish, if you don't want to wish. I'm just going to share to a couple of my groups and then we are going to get started. I wish that there was a really quick and easy way to do this, but unfortunately there's not. So we're going to be playing with the Christmas Rose stamp set. There we go. Okay, I think I am good now. So we're going to play with the Christmas Rose stamp set. I've got something in mind. I was thinking of something last night and I thought I've not tried this before. So it may work, it may not work. Does that sound familiar? Maybe good, maybe crap, I don't know. So that's it. But first of all, what I want to say is I have currently got a class by mail advertised on my blog, which is going to be closing today. These are the cards. So just a really quick look at them. So you get all the materials to make these cards and you get to make 6 of them. So there's 2 of each card that you will do. And so details of that are currently on my blog. You will need to be quick though because I am closing it today. So if you want to get into that, please do. Okay, let's get started. You know me, I don't like to waffle a lot. Now I have set up, because like I said, I'm not sure how this is going to pan out, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm working on shimmery cardstock. And I have stamped on, I've stamped on my shimmery cardstock with stays on. Good morning, good morning. They are pretty, aren't they, Jenny? I love the colour combo that worked out. So I'm really happy with it. So I've stamped on stays on. Now I find that this stamp image can be quite dark because the colours, either that or it's my cherry cobbler's quite a dark colour, but it can be quite rich in colour. So what I would like to try and do is I'm going to stamp it in one colour first and then I'm going to add colour over the top. So let me just zoom in a wee bit and see if I can get this to work. Okay, so I'm going to start with Blushing Bride, and I have set up all my stamparatus stuff first. Good morning everyone coming in. So I've set up my stamparatus stuff first because I think it's the easiest way to use this stamp set. So and thank goodness for double-sided plates that you can take out and turn around, huh? Because you need quite a few of them. So I'm just going to stamp that lightly. I might do an extra bit of a, I'm using my very, very old original firm linen. I don't get around to updating my stuff very often. I suppose I should. So it's probably a little bit dipped in the center there. There we go. Okay, so put that one away. And I will just give that a bit of a wipe because I'm sure that I'll make a mess somewhere. Now on the other side, I have put all of the greenery, the leaves, and I'm just going to make sure that they all still line up. I didn't shift anything. Okay, so I'm going to do this one. I've got my spinny carousel thing around. Oh, I've frozen. I hope I'm not frozen on my thing there. Okay, so this one is in Old Olive. Just make sure you get all of your images. Again, this is another, I really should update some of my ink pads, don't you think? This is another one of my original, actually I think this one may have been in my original starter kit. Okay, so old olive going down. Oh, I don't think that one got in there. I'm not so fussed if it doesn't quite get it all, but let's have another little crack there. Okay, that was a little bit. Oh, now that's really vibrant down there. Oh, never mind. Like I said, this is something new for me. I don't even know whether it's a thing, but we can always make it a thing, can't we? Okay, and then the last, oh, it's not the last one. I can take that plate off, put it somewhere. And now I've got all my little berries lined. Just make sure they're all lined up again. You do want to take a little bit of care lining all these up. Okay, Poppy Parade. I do have magnets. I just don't use them for some reason. I just, oops, check that out. Look what I just did. Oopsie. Yeah, the magnets are still on the back. I rarely use my magnets. I don't know why I don't use them. All right, let's try not to make a mess of that. Okay, push them down. And this is going to look really weird because they're bright. Oh, look at that. Perfect. I love it when everything lines up perfectly. So definitely use your stamparatus with this. Okay, that's clean enough for me to not get mess everywhere. And the last little thing that I want to do, I can put that one there. So handy having my ink carousel right behind me because it means that I can work off, although I hope my sound isn't. No, I don't know. I just don't. I mean, my magnets are there. They're still there, but I don't know why I don't. Oh, see, that was my magnet hitting my cutting machine. It flicked off. I will put my stamparatus over the other side. Okay, so the last one. Yeah, I don't know why. I've never used them. I suppose because I put my cardstock right up in the middle of the, excuse me if my head gets in, I put my cardstock right in the middle of, like up against the corner. I sort of don't feel that I've needed it. Sometimes I use it, like if I'm putting, yes, Lois, that is super good, but I'm gonna do a bit more to it. It's not. You'll enjoy this colouring, Lois, because it's I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do next. All right, I better put that over there so that it stays with it. I'll grab my next. I want my cherry cobbler and mossy meadow now, but. Right, let's see if I can get in a little bit closer. Okay. Oh, okay, now, okay, I'm going to go straight over the top of my pine cones to start with. Whoops, my pen's flooding a little bit. So this is, if you're not a colourer, if you don't like colouring, this is the way to colour. Check that out. Look, I've just watercoloured. I am really blurry on my iPad, so I hope you guys aren't blurry. Okay, one thing that I do, actually I'm going to try my leaves first because the leaves seem to be a little less scary to colour in. Okay, I've got my mossy meadow. And what I want to do is just grab some of that colour with my aqua painter and then just go over the top with my darker. I mean, like I said, I've not done this before. It may work, it may not work. So I just want to go over the top So I'm sort of eliminating the first round of colouring, I guess. Oh, awesome. Right, be careful of those berries. We don't want to muddy them up. I guess these leaves down the bottom, I shouldn't have stamped them twice, I guess, because the colour difference between the two is not really pronounced. But when we get up to the top there where I didn't put so much ink down, careful of those berries. And on the rose we'll probably see it a whole lot better as well. And then I'm just going to do water on the edge. So this one will be a bit better. All right, so half with Mossy Meadow, and then just with water just to blend in that old olive into the mossy. So it's sort of like a I won't say cheats way of watercoloring, because you're just adding water. It's like those remember those colouring in books that we used to get that would have the little dots on there, and you would just add water and all the colour would magically appear. There we go. So if you're not good at working out two colours when you colour in, that is a perfect way to do it. Oops, I need to get back in the screen. I had my old olive definitely too. Wow. Okay. All right, let's try the cherry cobbler. The rose scares me. I did this last night, but I didn't do a lighter colour first. I only did the dark colour. I'll show you that later, which is why I was thinking last night, because I wasn't real happy with it. And I thought I just needed a little bit of light. Where will I start? Oh. All right, let's start down here. Okay, so just pop in a little bit of the dark, wipe off your thingy so that your aqua painter, so that it's all white, and then just colour in. Blend over the top, something like that. Aqua painter, blender painter, whatever they are, water thing. I always lose names, and of course because I can't talk and colour in at the same time, my brain doesn't want to function. So I think I need my pen a little bit watery for this. See, and then you can just sort of pounce those colours around. And I'm trying to be quick. Because I know that just watching is pretty boring. So I have my big boy home. He finished year 12 the other day, and now he's got his week of study at home, and then he's off for his exams. I think this is, I'll show you what I did. I'll show you what I did yesterday. There we go, just throw it on. Trying to be quick. Oh, the center of the rose always, you know, they get tighter, it's always like, whoa. I think that's where you're allowed to just go a little bit darker and do whatever you want. Centers of roses are normally a little bit darker, aren't they? Because you sort of got to switch from doing the inside of the petal to doing the outside of the petal. Let's just chuck it down like that and then put some water on it. When you can't figure it out, you just sort of make it up. Whoop, what was that? That was my Fitbit telling me to get up and walk around. Okay, and now I've got this other little rose, which I'm just gonna try and just dab some colour in. Whoops, are you guys in the screen? Oh dear. Oh dear. Sometimes it doesn't want to work out. Oh, that's not going so well, that one. I'll just try and fix that one up. Yeah. Okay, now you can come back with a little bit of a darker line. Add a bit more just around those bigger ones. Yeah, he's got methods first, then physics, and then PE, but they're all spaced out really evenly. So he's got like one on Monday, one on Friday, and then one on the following Friday. So he's actually got a fair bit of space. So there is my, I think I'm not going to touch it anymore. Okay, I'm going to show you the one that I did last night, and you'll see why I was just like, It was really, really heavy. I think you can manage it with the lighter shades of colour. But see, that was the one that I did last night. And I was just like, whoa, that's way too heavy. I was trying to take some colour off it, but I couldn't manage. So I think it looks a lot nicer, darker, lighter. Oh, gosh, get my words together. All right, and I did another one, which I just coloured without putting down the stamps first, which is that one, which I really love. But if you are not, well, I wasn't loving it at the time, but I do love it now. But if you are not confident to do this one, then this one is a really good alternative. So lay your colours down first, and then you can build up colour after. Okay, so that was it. That was what I was going to plan to do. But I do have to finish my card, so I might as well just finish my card. And then I remembered, oh man, I've got to get my Big Shot out to do it. So if you want to stick around, stick around. I always try and make them quick, but I figured, well, if I've got to make this card anyway, I might as well, right? There we go. Okay, so we have got these great dies to match. I just got to get that one all lined up. Sorry if you're not in the screen properly, but because it's still got a little bit of wetness on it, it's a little bit buckled, my card. Okay, so gently cut it out. The lighter colour I used Blushing Bride and then the Cherry Cobbler over the top, because the paper is Cherry Cobbler and Mossy Meadow. So as long as you've got those two, and you know what, I didn't really like the Cherry Cobbler and the Poppy Parade together, but I think because, you know, those berries are always used at Christmas time, it's sort of growing on me. Okay, let me not get myself into too much a mess here. Oh gosh, is that possible? Okay, so I have got my card laid out how I think I would like it. So let's see how we go. So I'm using a Cherry Cobbler base. Oh, I should have scored that first. Okay, Cherry Cobbler base. I'm not going to do any sponging. Of course, if you wanted to, you could. Right, now what do I need? So I've got then, oh, and don't forget my card sizes are a little bit different. Oops, I think oh no, I haven't. I keep seeing me seizing up on my own screen. What am I looking for? Adhesive would be nice. So then I've got a layer of Whisper White. And then I'm going to put down some of this gorgeous, I can tell that I'll be using the A side for all of these instead of the B side, because why wouldn't you? Okay. Just trying to get my, I should do this on a different, whoops, hang on, oh no, oh no, you know what? It's just going to go down like that. Some of those little accidents that you have. See you, Lois. We'll see you on the replay. Okay, we'll try and, oh, you know what, once it's crooked, isn't it? There's nothing you can do. Okay, so I'm going to put that down. So I'm working with a 10.5 by 13. So the full size is 10.5 by 26. I prefer to just not have it so rectangular. I think the card composition sits a lot better. I think like it's more compact, and anyway, so I think that. So anyway, and then I've got 10 centimeters by 12.5, and then 9.5 by 9.5, and 9.5 by 2.5. Okay. Okay. Next, I want to put down some of this gorgeous gold shimmer ribbon, and I'm just going to cover the join with that, and then adhere that to the back. Yeah, I think in that rose, just putting a little bit of pink underneath it lifts it up a little bit. Doesn't make it so heavy. Oops, that's crooked too. Anyway. Never mind, never mind. Okay, let's use some dimensionals. I got dimensionals. Let's get this part here now raised up. Okay, might be overkill on my dimensionals, but no one likes a saggy card, do they? Okay, so I am loving this set. Now that, you know, when I first got it and I first stamped it and I was like, ooh, that's really dark and heavy, but now that I've lightened it up a little bit and added a few more colours, I think I am loving it. So loving. Okay, make sure you get that up the right way. Make sure I've got my card opening the right way. Pop that down. Try and make sure it's straight. Yeah. See, now look. See that? Don't you think that looks so much better than that? It's just really heavy. So I'm glad that worked. What am I doing now? More dimensionals. Because we love height. And now I've run out. Use them all. Okay, and I always have a tendency to put this the same direction, but I'm going to try and, like I always put it with those big leaves down, but I'm going to try and angle my rose a little bit differently this time. And you know what, you don't have to do these for Christmas, like you could do them as a birthday card. Alright, I'm going to do it a little bit to the angle this time. I normally do it like dead up and down, but let's put it on a bit of an angle this time. Now also, because I was going to be making my card yesterday, I got halfway through it and then had to go and do other stuff. I think I had to, like, and by do other stuff, I think I had to cook dinner. So everything got pushed aside. So what I'm going to do is actually fussy cut this one. Just a little bit. Whoops. Oh, crikey. Don't cut the word off. And I thought I'll just do it on white, just to pull in the white from the background. Yay, Lynn! Oops, oops. Oop, 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 oop. I think I need stronger glasses or something. Oopsie. I'm not doing this very well. It's probably because I'm rushing and I'm holding it way out in front of me instead of close to my body like you normally would. Why didn't they have a die? Why don't they fussy cut this for a... Fussy cutting big sentiments seems to be a bit of a thing lately, doesn't it? Oh. Okay. Now where am I gonna put it? I'll have to cover up some of those. Oh, didn't think of that very well, did I? Which side am I going to put it on? See, never stick before you've put things down where you want them to go. Here we go. Oh dear. Never stick until you're absolutely ready. Now, which ones are my old scissors and which ones are my good ones? Poopy. I think you'll have to go top left up there. Really? You know what? I will just go with what... Well, yes, okay. We'll do that. Because I can always put top left, top left, top left. Okay, so I've got 2 for top left. I'll just do the top left. I'll blame it on you guys. You know, and I never stick anything before I've got it done. So anyway, top left. Top left. Because we don't want to cover all of that, but that's quite a big sentiment. Okay, one last thing to do because I feel a little bit unbalanced still. Where's my ribbon? I'm just going to grab a small piece. Oh, do you know what? I don't think... Oh, yes, I can. I was going to say I don't think I can, but I can. So just to balance that up, because I feel like I'm a little bit on the wonky side, I'm just going to tie a little bit of ribbon. Now, which is my old scissors? I've got 2 pairs of scissors. One's I use for cutting sticky stuff and one for ribbon and paper. And if I don't put the cap back on the good ones straight away, I lose which one I'm using. All right. Let's do that. And one more final thing. Let's grab a couple of these glorious dots. Aren't they just, everything is just shimmery and foily. Okay, I'll put a big one down here. And then 2 smaller ones I'll chuck over here. Oh, no, I'm sticking to the package. Wonky is good. There we go. There we go. Happy with that. Happy with that. Much better than that heavy, heavy, heavy card. So there we go. I don't know. Is that a new technique? Stamp first and then colour over the top? I don't know. Maybe. Let's bring it up closer. There we go. All finished. So thank you muchly. Don't forget, this will be available on the 1st of November. Paula Dobson and I have created a PDF which you will be able to get for free with a purchase of $35, or you'll be able to purchase the PDF outright. So if you don't live in Australia or New Zealand and you still want the PDF, you can get that. And I promise you, we are both just so happy with the projects that we've come up with. We love them. So that's what I should do. Put a tag or something on my scissors. Actually, I found a pair of scissors in the computer room, and I found a pair of scissors with all my son's stuff. He likes to take them and cut his wires for goodness knows what he does. Okay, I will see you later. Thanks for joining me. Bye.